有3个棺呐、
3个有可能是6个。啊，6个棺，这1个2个，3个4个5个6个，可能是6。
6 coffins, 1 large, 5 small, and 1 large were excavated in Nanchang City, Jiangxi Province, China. After opening the coffin lid, the remains and relics inside the coffins are clearly visible. Two gold rings and silver bracelets are still worn on the hands of the tomb owner. The strange diamond-shaped pattern on the bottom of the coffin. As the excavation progressed, experts cleared out the land certificate of the King of Hell from the Han Dynasty in the tomb.
在这之前，没有看到过三国时候的一个女性埋地卷，这是最早的女性埋地卷。
In June 2017, a renovation site in an old town in Nanchang City, Jiangxi Province was busy undergoing construction when an ancient tomb suddenly appeared under an excavator. Immediately, experts from the Jiangxi Provincial Institute of Cultural Relics and Archaeology and the Nanchang Municipal Museum came after hearing the news. They saw that the tomb was surrounded by loess and there were square bricks in the middle. After the square bricks were removed, the heavy coffin lid was revealed. A large pit is divided into 2 tomb chambers, separated by special wooden boards. Before the Han Dynasty, most tombs were built with rammed earth, and partitions were added to the tombs of nobles in particular. The tomb discovered today is a combination of brick and wood. This is the transition from a wooden tomb to a brick tomb. The dividing planks were so thick and large that the archaeological team could not lift them with human power alone. Fortunately, the place where the ancient tomb was discovered is at a construction site and there is no shortage of cranes. As the crane lifted the partitions piece by piece, the condition of the tomb was revealed.
大棺那边有2个是吧？
这2个，这是2个，
这2个，好明显。好明啊！哎呦，有没有这个？有没有这个？
这是1个，这是1个，4个，4个5个，5个，有吧？
有啊。
来，我来摸一下。大概6具棺，这么小一个面积，6具棺，这可能有一个家族哦，怕是一个家族哦。
There are actually 6 coffins arranged in the tomb, and it is divided into 2 parts. The large tomb has 4 coffins neatly placed, and the smaller tomb has 2 coffins. From this, experts speculate that the people buried in the large coffins, the one in the coffin may be the male owner, and those lying in the 5 narrow coffins should be his wife and children. If the owners of the 6 coffins were really one family, why did they die at the same time and be buried at the same time? Did he suddenly fall ill and die, or is there some unknown secret hidden in it?
不那个头箱的位置就应该有随葬品在里面。按道理来说，它应该有东西在这个位置了，都是那个时候的东西哦，汉代的东西哦。
Judging from the unearthed porcelain fragments, this tomb was buried in the Han Dynasty, but it is still unclear whether it was the Western Han Dynasty or the Eastern Han Dynasty. People in the Han Dynasty believed that after death, people would continue to live in the world of the dead. When entering the tomb, there must be rich burial objects, especially high-level tombs. Because the burial objects are so rich and expensive, at least 9 out of 10 tombs in the Han Dynasty have stolen and empty. If the archaeological team can discover a high-level tomb that has not been stolen, it can be regarded as being favored by the goddess of luck.
有终于发现了东西。
有东西吗？
有东西，一个罐子。终于发现了一个，还带锡的。
The discovery of cultural relics also gave experts a hunch that there might be another major discovery hidden under the mud. There is a lot of silt in the tomb, so cleaning it is very laborious. Although clearing mud is very boring, the results are exciting. As the mud was removed, the burial objects in the tomb were slowly revealed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 80, 90, 10 ceramic vessels. After the mud was cleared by the archaeological team, a large number of exquisite funerary objects were displayed in front of everyone. From this, Experts speculated that the identity of the tomb owner was definitely a high-ranking noble. In order to formulate a practical excavation plan, experts discussed and decided to first check the situation inside the coffin to understand the damage inside the coffin. The coffin was completely soaked in water and there was water everywhere. Experts felt that there might be something good hidden there. As the coffin was opened by the archaeological team, the scene inside the coffin was fully revealed. The only large coffin I saw was filled with mud. During the cleaning process, archaeological experts discovered lacquerware. The experts marveled at the huge lacquerware. This was lacquerware, very large. Everyone suspected that there might be wine from more than 2,000 years ago inside, so be careful when taking out the wineware. Everyone said not to touch the coffin now. Skeletons had already appeared. We suspected that there were textiles inside the coffin. Experts were afraid that touching them with hands would break the 2,000-year-old textiles, so they recovered the coffin. Open the small coffin at the top. Experts lamented that the bones are so small. This should be the coffin of a child. It is obviously a child. The coffin is very well preserved. The water inside is as clear as pure water. It has been hidden underground for nearly 2,000 years. The remains and funerary objects are clearly visible. Then he opened the second small coffin, also a coffin, and what was revealed was still Qing Shui from more than 2,000 years ago. The two small coffins are exactly the same shape. At this time, a black thread-like object appeared. The person next to me asked, "Is this silk fabric?" Experts say it's hair. The archaeological team then opened the fourth coffin. Experts lamented that they were all clothes. Under the pure water, the remains were complete. The colorful dresses and exquisite shoes could be seen very clearly. Experts said that the exploration of the coffins must stop now. We must clean up the site and protect the cultural relics inside. The archaeological experts decided not to open the other two coffins and seal all the coffins. In order to reduce air damage to the funerary objects inside the coffins as much as possible, the four newly opened coffins were all tightly wrapped in plastic wrap by the archaeological team. After expert discussion, it was decided to extract the cultural relics in the tomb first, and then excavate the 6 coffins after authoritative experts arrived. Today's program ends here. Please pay more attention and see you next time.